What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Betino, and in today's video I'm gonna be showing you guys how you can get 0 input delay and pretty much 0 ping every time you play Fortnite. And I'm saying this because I play on GeForce and I've been playing for the pretty much last 6 months, and I can tell you this is pretty much gonna help you, and you can get at least an average of 5 ping in pops and arena. So with that being said, let's just get into the video. So the first part of this video is gonna be quite easy. It's basically gonna be your in-game settings. As you can clearly see, this is not my settings that I usually use. I just reset my settings so I could probably like give you guys a quick head start of how it actually feels like. Basically what you gotta do is just turn everything to low. It should look something like this. I literally keep that on low, and then I'll keep this low, everything pretty much off, and then you can increase your resolution the way you want. If you want like stretch resolution, you can pretty much go one step further and pretty much increase your resolution. And also for the advanced graphics, you might want to turn this off, pretty much off, leave that to DirectX 11. But if you're playing on performance mode, you don't really need to change anything because the settings are going to be already arranged for you. So this is pretty much going to be it for this in-game setting. So let's move on to the GeForce settings. Moving on to the next part of this video is gonna be in the GeForce settings. So there are basically so many things you can do in the GeForce settings. Obviously, if you open your GeForce settings, it's gonna look like this. Obviously, your account plays, and you're gonna have your server location. Normally, you should obviously let it be on auto because it's gonna calling you to the closest server you could get, and you're gonna help you get to higher FPS and probably a good performance. And pretty much GeForce only depends on internet most of the time, so yeah, it's pretty much the best option. Moving on to the next settings is gonna be the streaming quality. Mostly I would suggest you put it on custom if you have quite a good internet and you would like to arrange things your own way, and highly recommend competitive if you have a bad internet, because it's gonna try to extract more data from the server and pretty much lower down your quality in terms of FPS, graphics, and many other stuff. And I highly recommend, if you want to do custom, it should be on auto. Your max peak rate, it should be on auto. Basically, I don't really know what that means, but I think I get a basic idea of what it means. But I highly recommend you put it on auto. And moving on to your resolution, I just like to keep my own 1066 by 768. It's pretty much the high best for me right now, but I highly recommend you go down if you don't really have a good computer and stuff. And moving on to the frames, I basically use 60 FPS because it is the higher you can go. If you have access to 120 FPS, that's better. And yeah, pretty much it for the FPS. And the VSync, I highly recommend you put it on at active or off. So I'm gonna give a quick recap. You put it on balance if you have a good internet, but it's not that good, you can put it on balance. Put it on competitive if you have a really trash internet, and put it on custom if your internet is really good and you would like to improve your quality to more than the average quality that you usually get. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. And with that being said, I'm glad you're still watching this video, and make sure you like and subscribe, my G. We are